Hello everyone and welcome back to another Total Drama What If. In today's video we're going to be doing What If Total Drama World Tour had 5 teams but with the full cast. Now I made the extra teams using the opposite of alphabetical order, so that's why you've got the last name of the alphabet from Team Victory, Team Chris, and Team Amazon, and then Eva and not Tyler Trent got put on that team just because I whacked them on there. Not really a reason. Now, alright, let's get started. Now, Walk Like an Egyptian 2. I will go into all the details about what animal gets what, but because of the fact that Team Victory is extremely similar to how it is in the original, I'm going to say that Jeff isn't going to deny Ezekiel getting the stick, so he's still going to get the stick. He's still going to get rid of the stick. It's not really going to make a big difference because Jeff is here. Ezekiel is losing that stick. So, that's that, really. Nothing I can do to save Ezekiel in this scenario, really. Right, episode 3. Now, if we go through it, Heather and Lashana would be arguing, Beth would be arguing. So now it would kind of be like Team Amazon, but it'd be specifically Owen. And no offense, I don't think Owen is going to manage to make something. I'll go along to see, but Rhinos could be in danger here, very likely. Lions, Trent, he probably has ideas. Eva's probably gonna force an idea like workout bodybuilding. Tyler won't be minding this. Trent will think it's a bad idea, but he's scared and intimidated of Eva, so he's probably not gonna make a big deal about it. This team, they're gonna do similar to what they do in the original. Amazon, I don't know. I think they'd actually make something good because Heather is the spite of the argument, and although Justin and Courtney aren't fans of each other, I think there would be no argument there. Team Chris, no reason to argue either. Maybe Katie and Sadie getting on each other's nerves, but I don't know. But I'm going to say the Rhinos lose here. So, really, Beth and Heather hate each other. Lashana and Heather hate each other, even though in action they made up. But I'm just going to go through what they did in World Tour, where they hate each other still. So, if Heather can get Owen on her side, but even Owen dislikes her, I think. So, they kind of just vote out Heather. And I think that the rest of them have good bonds with one another, so they wouldn't vote out each other over Heather. So yeah, we do that, and then we go to episode 4. Now, unlike all the other ones, that I usually put Bridget on the same team as Alejandro, but on this case, Bridget isn't on the same team as Alejandro, and I swapped Bridget out for like Kate and Sadie usually, but they're on the same team as Alejandro. So if it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be Beth or Bridget. But the thing is that Jeff is here, so she's not gonna waver on that. And let's just say that Beth is not with Brady anymore. Alejandro still wants to pull this off. Everyone else is in a sort of relationship in the game other than Beth. So I feel like Beth is the easy one to do here. And although that does mean that the Rhinos are already down to 2, it's bound to happen to some teams. So I'm going to say that the Rhinos lose here because Beth getting stuck to a pole and they just vote Beth out. This is not a good streak for the Rhinos. Anyway, episode 5. Broadway. Now, with the whole cart thing, they. Heather's not here because I'm pretty sure. Was she the one that switched Noah for a baby? I could be wrong in that. Correct me in the comments if I am, but I'm gonna say it is her. So they're not. That's not gonna happen now. So it's just Lashana and Owen. Even though Owen's gonna get distracted by the pretzel stand still. I don't know. That could be what happens. Lashana will want to go and I think you have to go with your whole team. Do you? I don't know. And also, which one of these two would be in the carriage? Actually, is the thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think there's not really a reason to go across the other teams because at least they all have like Eva should be really strong. Tyler, he's a bit clumsy, but do well. Same with Trent. This team, Bridget would be all right. Jeff would be all right. TJ would be all right. Howard would probably be in the basket. Cody would still be in the pram. The rest of them aren't that bad. and like Noah would still go on the pram, so really Rhinos lose again. Tiebreaker challenge in Broadway. Uh, Sorry to Owen, but I don't really think there's a way I'm seeing him beat Lashana in anything physical, which I'm gonna say is what the challenge is. So there we go. Episode 6. Um, yeah, that's aftermath, so I have to skip over that. I don't know. Yeah, I do. So episode 7 got Slap Slap Revolution. Um, so because Lashana is the only one on this team, we need to take one from each team. And because there's 5, I don't know what I'm actually gonna do. Because Lashana is the only one on their team, I'm gonna say I give her an automatic pass to the final 2. Actually, no, but then that means she can't get voted out. Um, yeah, that's tough. I just gotta sit someone out then. I guess give them immunity in a way. And just because the Rhinos are on 1, I'll say that Lashana gets immunity. Just because maybe she did well in the first part of the challenge, I don't know. Alright, so in that case, we go through the team. I think it's either going to be Courtney and Justin or Justin for Amazon. I'm going to say Courtney goes. Team Chris, probably Izzy or Alejandro. I'm going to say Alejandro though, because he doesn't canon. And I'm going to say Jeff does it for Victory and Eva does it for Lions. Now let's do Eva versus Jeff. Eva wins. Courtney versus Alejandro. Because she's loyal to Duncan, I think she won't fall for Alejandro's tricks, and I think she'll beat Alejandro. So we don't need to see who wins. It just has to be Jeff versus Alejandro, which I'm going to say Alejandro wins. Now, that's the thing. These are all killer bass, but they all had worse relations with Harold than they did the rest. So I think there's not much saving Harold here. The rest of them are all really good friends, so I think Harold kind of just goes here. Shame they lost because I do like Harold, if you've noticed from my little bit of bias towards him, but there's nothing I can do to save him here. Alright, the Amazon race. Now, I think even though Lashana is on her own, I mean, Team Victory with 2 people managed to do this challenge, and I honestly think it might be easier with a less people, so I'm going to say Lashana's out the equation. It might. So if Lindsay and Tyler are together, I mean, they're both pretty stupid. Sarah's a stalker. Trent, he's normal. Eva's crazy. So it's just pretty much Trent and some odd people. Um, I think just scanning over the teams. I'm gonna say that Team Amazon still. Actually, no. I'm changing it. Katie and Sadie, they're gonna do something stupid. They're gonna lose members. They're gonna do what they did in Ireland. They're gonna split off somehow. They're gonna disappear. I don't know where they're gonna go, but they're not gonna be with the team. So Team Chris lose, and who gets voted off? I think for some reason this should have happened in Ireland. Katie's got a little bit more challenge competence in her than Sadie does, so I think it's easier just to vote out Sadie here. I mean, she doesn't seem all too fit, if I'm honest. So I think it's just the easiest way to go about things. Alright, the Louvre episode. Lashana, would she be able to stay as a 1 here? Let me just go over. DJ's animal curse is still in effect, so I wouldn't be surprised if he makes his team lose because of it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna say happens. I think DJ's animal curse is going to still cost his team the challenge, but because Bridget and Jeff are dating, even though they really like DJ, they really respect him, he wants to go. They're going to vote him out anyway, so DJ goes. Alright, episode 10. Now, Newfoundland. Now, the same thing happens again. Courtney and Gwen, they both go to find the Duncan Rock. So that leaves Cody and Justin on the boat. Lashana, she's not great at this kind of stuff, but I think I'm going to give her a break because I do see a very weak link team here. Because although Team Amazon do like are really slow, I think they'd be able to get the kissing fist thing over and done with. They're gonna force Cody to do it. I think you'd imagine it's Gwen or something, just like Tyler did with Lindsay. So I'm just gonna say it's very obvious here. The Lions lose this challenge, and they're not really competent. So this team here, so we've got Lindsay and Tyler. Trent gets along with Lindsay and Tyler more than the other two, I think. So I think it's really just who they think is weirder. And I think they just want to get rid of Eva because she's a ticking time bomb. She's not safe to have around, really. So they're just going to get rid of her because they don't want her to melt down. Not melt, I don't know. All right, Jamaica. Hmm. Bridget Duff definitely making this challenge. LaShawn, I don't think she'd be half bad. Tyler and Lindsay were both not good. Sierra was good. Tyler would be alright. Cody wasn't great. These three would be good. Katie would be bad. Noah wasn't great. These two would be good. So I think again for the Lions, I think they're gonna have to go back to back. This time solely because of Lindsay and Tyler. Um because of that, even though they are the ones through the challenge. I'm pretty sure not Tyler, Trent will still stick with them and vote out Sierra because she's really odd. And I think Trent respects Cody now after what he did in Ireland, getting him with Gwen. So he doesn't like to see that being done to Cody. So he's gonna try help him out by voting her out. Alright, episode 12 is non-elimination, so we can skip over that. We can go to then episode 13. I see London. Now let's go through. Now the thing is that that's the thing. Yeah. So I look at the teams. I don't if Alejandra gets taken immediately, I'm gonna say Izzy gets stretched on the wrap. She would probably want to do that. So then be knowing Katie. Katie would have no brain cells. I don't know what she'd be doing. I think this team do not get Jack the Ripper anymore. Um, I think Gwen and Courtney still get Duncan, so Duncan comes back here, so that's still happening. Which team do they go back to though? Bridget and Jeff, they probably just like get scared and start kissing. Uh, Honestly, I think the most possible, even though they're only a one, I honestly believe Lashawna would be the one that gets her. I don't know. It could be of a long shot. Again, here, I think it goes to Team Chris or Lions. And although maybe it's more likely that Lindsay and Tyler messed something up, Tyler actually did his job in the challenge. But I'm going to say Team Chris lose this year. Now, Noah still says his comment. I think Alejandro has KT wrapped around his finger. Not Izzy. I think because Noah doesn't like Izzy, I don't think they actually vote together. So I think it just kind of means Noah still gets voted off in IC London. Sadly for him. So we go on to episode 14, and that's Reese's Pieces. Kiss still happens. Wait, actually, no. Gwen and Trent at this point. I think they're going to have mended their relationship, so I think Gwen will have enough class not to do it. So yeah, kiss doesn't happen. Cool. Now, when we look, I think Duncan gets a medal. I think Lashawna gets a medal. I don't think Lindsay gets a medal. Tyler, did he get a medal in canon? He might have, but in this one, I'm going to say he doesn't get a medal. Trent gets a medal. I'm going to say Jeff and Bridget both get medals. I'm going to say Courtney and Gwen both get medals. I'm going to say Alejandro gets a medal. And Izzy. So again, that means the Lions are going to have to go to elimination. And this is a shame, really, because Trent, he's been the best member on this team, but really, well, I mean, it is Lindsay. I wouldn't be surprised if she voted herself off. And just because I feel like I want to see Trent make it a little further because he's the sane member of this little thing, and it'd be better to split up and do one now. I'm going to say Lindsay votes for herself again. So, and I'm going to say Trent clues in on the fact that Lindsay's not the smartest and votes for Lindsay just in case. And he gets lucky, and Lindsay does vote herself off. Alright. I have noticed though, Amazon haven't lost a member, so they're doing well. But let's see if it happens here. Duncan and Lashana, they'd be alright. They'd be a difficult pair to work together, but I think they'd manage. I don't think Trent would give Tyler the box. I don't think Tyler's going to be clumsy again. Although I do think that, I do think Team Victory have a bad spell. There's something that might happen to them. Same with Team Chris. I think Team Amazon are okay again. So it's either Team Victory or Team Chris for me here. But I think it's going to be. Oh, I really should have caught on to that. I completely forgot Izzy got voted out. Wow. I guess it doesn't change anything because Noah still gets voted out 2-1. It doesn't actually matter. So I'm gonna say if it's just Kate and Alejandro, I think Alejandro was the one that gave Tyler the artifact, so I reckon that Katie would do actually. Yeah, no, I think I'm right. Kate would do something similar to Tyler right now, and she would fall, and they would go to elimination, and Alejandro beats Katie in literally anything. So, yeah, episode 16 then. We look over it. Probably gonna say that the Lions lose this. Alejandro, he's not losing, he'll swing the animals. Justin probably will do something like it, but it won't be as great an effect, but it'll still kind of work. I think Jeff and Bridget would be really caring to the animals, so she'll make sure they don't get hurt. Yeah, I think Tyler's going to be the one that messes up here. So it's Tyler and Trent and tiebreaker, and I would say Tyler goes. Alright. Now, this is odd. I really didn't expect this, but it may be because I gave LaShawn early plot armor and stuff, but all the teams are currently still alive. So, how many do we have? We have 3, 5, 9, 10. Okay, so I only need to get one more out. So, let's just make this an elimination. So, what I think is going to happen here. Tran, I think he'll know they're building a boat. Duncan, I don't know if he was the one that figured it out, but I think LaShawn and him would be able to figure it out. Jeff wouldn't. I don't know if Bridget would. Alejandro would. They would. Yeah, they would all figure out their. Oh, that's difficult because I think they. I think. Yeah, they will all realize they're building a boat. So I think Alejandro's safe. I think Trant's safe. I think Duncan and LaShawn are safe. So Bridget and Jeff or Team Amazon. I'm gonna just say, due to the fact that Team Amazon haven't been to elimination, that they're going to get last here. Actually, no, Team Vet 2 are gonna get last, and it's gonna be a sad tiebreaker and stuff. But I think Jeff gives himself up for Bridget. He knows she'll make it far, so that's what he does. He self-sacrifices. Right, so merge is Blaney, not well, Trent, I guess. Blaney, Lashana, Duncan, Bridget, Cody. No, what? Why's Cody there? No, Cody, Courtney, Alejandro, Gwen, and Justin. Alright, so first boy, first girl, Trent Blaney, Duncan, Lashana, Bridget, Cody, Courtney, Alejandro, Gwen, Justin. Right, didn't even move anything there. Good. Alright, Niagara Brawls. Trent would manage. I think Kim and Blaney would do well. Same with Duncan, Lashana, even though Lashana and Duncan had some problems with both Duncan lifting Lashana and Island. I think they've gotten together and that's not going to be a problem anymore. Cody's not winning. Alejandro's going to throw. Justin, he probably could, but he might do something stupid. I'm going to say that Duncan and Lashana win immunity here. So, what do I think? Alliances. So, now, if the bond's mended, Gwen, Trent, their bond together again. Courtney, because they're friends now. And then Cody. So that's a 4. And I'd say, Lashana, does she like Courtney? No, maybe not that much. So yeah, what do I think happens here? So I think there's going to be battle between Justin and Alejandro. Immediate different sides of things. They're not staying together. I think Justin. I think who does he get? I don't think he gets anyone actually. I think he's actually able to make himself into this alliance, but on the very far out because they know he can go if they need to, defend of their own. So I think Alejandro, Duncan, Bridget won't be with Alejandro here, so I think he actually joins this side as well. Same with Lashana. Oh, maybe this is a bit lopsided then. Um, yeah, this is extremely lopsided. I don't know what to do about this lopsidedness. All right, just let's go into it then. No Duncan or Lashana, so I think they're just gonna go Alejandro because they know he must be a threat. He survived so long on his own. Blah 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 blah. And Justin, he'll probably get some quip just before Alejandro goes or something. I don't know what you would say, but I bet you'd be something good. All right, episode 20. Courtney's got a really strong stomach. Apparently, everyone here, not Duncan was all right. Blinley wouldn't. Justin wouldn't. Lashana, she was good, but I don't think she would beat Courtney. Gwen, I don't think she'd beat Courtney. I don't think Cody would. I don't think Trent would. I don't think Bridget would. Yeah, so I'm gonna say Courtney wins immunity here, double elimination. So if they put all their votes onto, let's just say Blaney here, because actually no, Duncan. Let's say Duncan, because I don't think Trent likes Duncan still. I think Gwen will value Trent's opinion, so I think they vote all for Duncan, while Duncan, he's gonna vote for I'm gonna say he votes for Blaine. No, not Blaney. Justin. Yeah, votes. Oh yeah, votes for Justin. Actually, no, I think he votes for Trent, and I don't think Blaney. I think Blaney would just go with it. She doesn't mind. So that's Trent and Duncan then. All right, episode 21, another double elimination. Now I think they realize that there's a load of people for episode 21 because let's just say they know the airtime, whatever. I don't know. Uh, in this challenge, I'm gonna say just for the fun of it that Justin wins immunity, and also because he's the only guy. Oh, and Cody, never mind. But I'm gonna say he wins immunity because I think he actually would, other than maybe like a Courtney or something. Um, I think this kind of foils their plans because I think they're gonna vote out Justin and probably Blaney. But I think Blaney still gets all their votes. So I think Justin votes with them. So I think Blaney's actually going to get the sole vote before she leaves. And looking over it, I'm going to say that she really doesn't like Bridget's personality. She's really nice. She doesn't like that. Blah blah blah. She's not a fan. So I think she votes her only vote onto Bridget. All right, episode 22, no elimination. So episode 23 is another double elimination. So, who'd strike oil? I think. Now, I could be giving him plot armor here, but honestly, I think Justin would get it. I mean, yeah, I think he would. I don't know how, but I think at this point he's caught on to the fact that he's the most expendable of this group, and because of that, he is trying his hardest and he wins. So, I think at this point they know there is no way there can be three double eliminations in a row, but there is obviously. So they I think that uh I think for Cody I have a feeling they're gonna abandon Gwen's going to ditch him because she's a lot closer with the girls. This is gonna like make Cody really annoyed because I think she'll give it to him cleanly. And I think this is going to really annoy Cody to the point of actually voting for Gwen. And I think he gets Justin to vote for Gwen just for the sake of it, even though he knows he's probably going home. But when the votes are red and it's a double elimination, both of them are going, so that's not good. So final three. Now here, I think Justin would use his looks because let's just say his looks are kind of back. He's still not as good as he was before. I think they still work to a degree. And now that Alejandro's nowhere to be seen, I think his work it will work to a degree, and I think he'll get on the train. He'll probably get like a first class upgrade or something. And Courtney or Lashana, who do I think is gonna make it with him? I'm just gonna say it's Courtney because I mean I think it's very likely, and also I like to see a canonical argument or beef happen in a finale of one of my what ifs. So in this case, it's Justin and Courtney, and I'm just going to say Justin wins this season. No reason, but thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like it. If you want any more, I need ideas, so comment them down below, preferably World Tour, but I'll really take anything. Although, be warned, I might not always use your suggestion, but you never know. Alright, see you all. Goodbye.